Hi guys, welcome to the P4YE podcast, also known as Projects for Youth Empowerment. My name is Tia and I work as part of the P4YE team, and I'll be the host of today's episode as we discuss the realities of being a young person living in Croydon.
I'm sorry for any issues with sound during this episode.
What reputations does Croydon have for the outside world?
Negative.
Yeah,
dangerous.
I thought the media promotes the negative news mainly, and yeah, they don't really say anything nice about the area.
Okay, Danny, what do you think?
I would say I have a controversy about that. I've actually met quite a bit of people that actually find Croydon like a nice area. Like, I've heard people say Croydon's a nice area, but I look at them sideways obviously because I know the ins and outs. But yeah, people actually feel like Croydon's like a what's that? Like a multiracial area where people I want to say come together, but people say it's a good not neighborhood, but I'd say area. It's a good area. But it does have its negatives. Yeah.
How would you describe it to someone who isn't from London, for example?
I'd say racism.
It's not that deep. So it's not that.
It's not as, yeah, it's not as bad.
Every place has its.
I mean, no. It depends on where you go to.
Croydon's not that high on the list.
Wait. Whoa. Name me one place that's safe for one. I'm feeling.
I feel like this is going back to like positive. I feel like another positive in Croydon is that there's a lot of young people here. We hold the most young people in London, I think. One of the biggest boroughs that hold the most young people. What did you say?
How do you feel about that?
I feel good about it because I work with young people, so it's nice to know that there's a lot of young people coming to Croydon, but for the right reasons, obviously. Okay, what's the best thing about living in Croydon?
There's lots of places and shops to go. If you need to go shopping, it's just there. It depends on where you live in Croydon, but I mean, there's bus stops everywhere, there's transport.
So you think it's convenient?
Yeah, convenient.
Okay.
Oh, what was the question, please?
What's the best thing about living in Croydon?
I don't know, you know. I don't know. I don't think there's anything good about Croydon. Really.
Have you had any good experience?
No. Actually, people would say it's good experience, but I've had a good experience. So.
What's the most challenging thing about living in Croydon?
Right.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
that's literally
I
it.
feel like you see like living in like these type of places. Or I'd say just because like the generation we're in, yeah, I feel like everyone has to build this persona where they have to be cautious for any time they step out the house, innit? Because everyone feels like, oh, I might get run up on, I might get robbed, I might get stabbed, kidnapped, all types of things, innit? Like it's come to the point where people have to step out with thinking, cool, this might be the last time I come home. No one should think like that. You get me? What's the question again? I forgot.
Like, what's the most challenging thing about living in Croydon?
So I'd say So I'd say that leaving my house, just thinking about those things I don't need to, is probably the most difficult thing. Yeah, and I would say housing as well, because I've heard about a lot of housing issues in Croydon. You know what I'm saying? Because like prices on like a little studio or like one bedroom like apartment, it's hefty. I've seen that what for 1.2, something like that, something more than that. Yeah, I'll say those like big struggles.
How did it make you feel when you see Croydon in the news or on the news for negative reasons?
I would say not surprised, but I do feel ashamed that our community can't be as one. You get me? I feel like everyone's just on this like envy thing. I mean envy feeling, or like this type of I'm better than you feeling. I feel like everyone just came as a whole, like we better as a community. Like we better people. So anyone else have like
Yeah, I agree.
That's very true. Like you can't find anywhere else. Like just P4YE, yeah. As like we're all a whole, you can't go nowhere else to get that feeling. Even like Legacy, not putting shame on Legacy. Like you can go there and it's not that feeling. Like everyone's different from each other. People are jealous. It's not supposed to be like that.
If you could make one change in your local area and money and power were not an issue, what would you change?
Homeless people on the streets. I like the people that people classify as nitties. Maybe like help them out.
Okay. But to be fair, like under the government, there are a lot of homeless shelters, but,
but
some
they
people that
really
don't
take them
go.
in.
No, but some people don't go because of of addiction. And if there's like a mother and child in the homeless shelter, then they can't go.
You know, there's actually a safe place to do drugs now. I've seen it on TikTok.
Oh.
I've seen it on TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah?
okay.
It's not true.
Like, yes, I believe this one. So basically, the government, they basically built these rooms for like if you want to do A-class drugs, B-class drugs. You know what I'm saying? You go to that place and you're supervised, but you got to sign a form before. But like, it's a safe environment to do drugs. I just wanted to touch up on that because you were saying drugs in it.
It's to help addicts get over their jigger and to prevent overdoses.
I would say the aesthetics of Croydon.
No, because I would attract more people, and then more people attracts more people, and that's just gonna turn a habit. Like
True.
anything you change to Croydon will attract more people. Anything. Actually,
Or
no.
more people might move out of the area,
That would be
depending on their
good.
motive to be in the area, or what their motive is.
No,
to be
I
in the
feel like
area.
with the demand in Croydon, I don't think that will ever be an issue.
Fair enough.
My answer. You know what? Gentrification.
What?
Gentrification. What's that?
And why? How does that bother you?
No, I'm not saying it bothers me. I'm saying that like gentrification will make Croydon like better as a whole because
What is gentrification?
it's like where the area becomes more
Populated.
more rich and like
Oh.
more what's
More
the word?
wealthy.
Yeah, more wealthy. Then
That's
like,
bad.
it's not bad though.
Oh, you want to?
I'm saying that like it should happen.
If that happens,
Oh.
then the
Because-
prices
because-
will
But
rise.
that's
more.
basically what I said.
No, but
Putting more
Taxes.
money into Croydon.
yeah, but deep it. You see how all of you lot are talking about all of these issues in Croydon, right? Gentrification, it solves all of those problems. That's one.
That's not true.
You don't think so?
It's not true.
Why? Why
No.
not? Why not?
No.
Why not?
Because we need quality
Oh,
as well.
How is that? How? Tell me how. Tell me. Actually, you don't even have to tell me three. Tell me one way that will solve crime, please.
One way that will solve crime.
Yeah.
They'll move all the people that they feel are like
Where they gonna move them to, please?
areas that are not gentrified.
Give me
You
some
want to
areas,
say?
please.
Okay.
Brixton,
Sorry, guys, to interject, but I'm gonna just say the definition of gentrification: the process whereby the character of a poor urban area is changed by wealthier people moving in, improving housing, and attracting new businesses, often displacing current inhabitants in the process.
So it's not just about economy.
oh yeah.
But how about we talk about its effects on the long-term
What,
residents?
gentrification.
Yes, how gentrification will affect the long-term.
You tell me the long term effects.
It's negative on the.
Why is it negative?
How?
Because
Why?
pushing the long-term residents
So
out of the
wait,
area.
let me get this straight. So you'd rather stay in an area where there's a high risk of crime, the area's run down, and there's like not that much opportunities going around. Is that what you're saying?
At the end of the day, I don't want to be forced out of my yard.
It's not in particular you though.
I'm putting myself in the position.
Okay.
I feel like you gotta remember, it's mostly like the people that make up the image of Croydon, like why it's so bad. It's people, bro. If you never heard of anyone doing anything in Croydon, would you call Croydon a bad place?
That's the media, bro.
Yeah,
Say
but
that again,
it's
say
by
that again.
people, though, isn't it?
Say that again, Danny.
People, everywhere in London, people move mad.
Yeah, but like I feel like it's the people in that area. If the people in that area was like
It depends on
settled
the
like
area you go
in
to.
Isle of Man, yeah, where there's barely any crime, yeah,
Bro,
Croydon wouldn't even be on the map about something.
I feel like in places like that, there's more crime going on that we're just not aware of. Like, it can be
Yeah,
controversial,
it's
but I
not
feel like there's like
obvious.
more not underground activities, but it's more like secretive.
Organised crime.
Yeah, organized crime. That's it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so the next question is: what is fueling Croydon's challenges?
Hmm?
What is fueling like Croydon's
Postcode
challenges?
wars.
Like, what's making them harder? Like, what's making Croydon challenges
Society.
harder? Society.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, no.
Postcode wars.
Interesting.
No, that's
But to
been
be fair,
that's from
postcode-
time.
yeah, they've been around
the
for a long
19th.
time.
Let me ask you serious.
As what Tyler said, I was the new generation because
Yeah,
like you see them new generational kids, bro. Them are stabbing at 14, 13.
yeah, probably the
Mad
new
thing.
generation. To be honest.
Yeah.
That's why they need mentors. That's why they need to come to P4YE.
Bro, how old are you?
14.
You got any ones in your class that on badness? Like you?
Yes.
See, she's 14.
Yeah.
Well, actually 8 innit?
10.
Year 9, 10.
What?
Wait, what?
10. People in my class are 15.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
no.
See, even year 10 though, but like, that's still like young. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, year
Like
9.
you shouldn't even be on road.
Year 9, year 10 is when it starts. You don't really get young people being in like
They kind of stopped now. That it's calm.
It's calmed down a bit, but
Calm down a
What
bit.
did you just say?
it just goes
I said,
up and down.
I said it starts in like year 9 and year 10, innit?
No,
When
my
it
What,
starts
the
brother.
to-
behaviour?
No,
Yeah,
my brother.
because- no,
Year 7.
It starts exactly. It starts from the year 7.
No, I'm speaking from experience. When I was in year 7 and year 8, I
So
didn't
you
really,
was on badness.
no.
But they're talking about this generation, like.
Oh yeah, jeez.
No, but
well,
even the,
we come under it, but a
Bro.
little bit.
Yeah,
no,
like,
but even the old
like-
generation, bro. You man remember your year 11s, yeah? You remember you looked at them. Them man looked like grown ass adults, but when obviously
Yeah.
it just started,
They
you know what
did.
I'm saying? So I feel like it's still been mad from back in them days, but I feel like it's gotten worse now because of like all the young G's want to be like the oldest. Like, oh, I want to be on top. Like, I want to stab this guy, but I want to have all these.
But not
bodies.
even necessarily
Yeah,
now.
me.
Like young people just think that they're growing full stop.
Yeah.
Like not even because
Yeah.
of
And they could do whatever they want.
influence. Yeah, and they feel like they can do what they want basically. Okay. What can we do as individuals to improve life in Croydon?
Try get a legalizing on cannabis. I promise you, bro. How much drug dealers will go out of business? No, think about. No, think about like think about very think about it very strategically. If what, but it would lead to a mad thing, though. But I'll tell you why. Innit? If the police make cannabis legal, yeah,
Okay.
it would stop drug dealers because they ain't got nothing to sell because it's legal now. People can sell in shops, but they will invest themselves into a new type of crime though. So it might be more robberies, car robberies. There might be more shootings, more armed robberies. It will change into something different. So I feel like it's good that we have a ban on weed,
So it's,
but at the same
But
time,
that
it can
makes it worse.
eliminate.
So that's a lose-lose
Yeah.
situation.
We legalize it, and then we have the drug dealers run in the shops.
Oh,
Ooh, but that's employing them though.
What's going on?
You're employing them. You're giving them a job. You're giving them something that they really know how to
yeah,
do.
but then that's just gonna cause an overflow of cannabis.
But you know how much dealers are in this Croydon right now?
Yeah, but I'm saying if you was to make shots, that's just gonna cause a whole.
But
Yeah,
think
long
about-
term, it's
That's gonna be
No,
that's
but
gonna
it can be grown.
be a war zone.
It can be grown and it can be synthesized, bro. You can make
Would
your
you
own.
put limits on who can buy the cannabis, where age can buy the cannabis?
Bro.
Anyone? Yeah, see,
Money, bro.
you'd be a bad president.
Bro, Lizzie's Lizzie at the end of the day, bro.
You'd be a
Actually, over 18.
Yeah, I feel like it would take a toll.
I feel like out of all the drugs out there, weed's the safest. What would you guys say?
I don't do
Well,
that.
like, I feel
I
like
would-
cannabis is the more the safest.
I feel like any drug you take can have an effect on you. It depends on the person. Like not a lot of people can hack
Tell
certain
me.
things.
Some don't have tolerance.
Tell me any of you guys together. Tell me, tell me the top 3 negatives of smoking marijuana, please. Tell me
No,
the
no,
top
do you
3
really-
worst
do you-
negatives.
Do you really want to know?
You start off first, go on.
So, mental issues.
Mm.
That's one. The second one is lungs.
You know,
Brain damage.
I've actually read a documentary. You know,
Okay.
weed cannabis actually doesn't actually affect your lungs like that.
But then it depends on what strain of weed you're smoking.
When it could, yeah, you know what
And
I'm
it
saying? 'Cause
depends on
could
where
be
it's being
chemicals,
grown.
You know what I'm saying? Aye.
So a lot of
Okay,
people turn
okay.
schizophrenic from smoking weed because of the
That's another one.
I'm not gonna
Stems.
say, but yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
them
But
still
compared
on
to
there.
like whip, yeah, which is worse? And that's a C class, by the way.
whip because it's like you can get addicted to it way
It
faster.
cuts up your
And literally, like you see, if you're speaking to someone that's doing whip, they'll be speaking to you, they'll pass out, and then they'll come back. Like the effects is very quick.
yeah, okay, it shots
I
up
know
your
this due to
opioids
research,
and that.
guys.
Another problem with weed is I forgot what it is again. There's like health effects like blindness.
Blind?
Yeah.
Oh, please search up for me right
I
now.
know, actually, no. I'm thinking about.
Search up where you see cannabis causes
I'm
blindness.
thinking about.
Why are you crying?
Let me search it up.
Please.
No, I'm thinking about the wrong one. I'm thinking about cigarettes.
What wrong one?
Cigarettes. I'm thinking about
What?
Cigarettes
How you
and weed.
mistake cannabis was for tobacco? Wait. Tobacco makes you go blind.
Yeah, it can cause blindness.
Please, someone research this, please.
It's possible that long-term use of cannabis could damage the eyes or worsen vision.
look, he
in
was
some-
right.
Wait. Look
It-
at worse than vision. not
Vision,
complete-
yeah, it didn't say
not
turn blind though.
completely take away
To
your
be fair.
Worst vision is still bad vision.
Bro,
But
I know people that be brassing it for years and bro, Snoop Dogg. Bro, my man don't wear glasses, bro. My man sees everything.
so all in all, you're saying employment basically, like
Yes, that would be a very good thing to employ young people because I feel like to get a job nowadays is just foolishness, especially Indeed. Fix your website, man. But literally, I feel like if it was back in the olden days, yeah, like how you could go into a corner shop, boss, let me get a job. Yeah, like in the olden days, it was way more accessible, way more easier, way more friendly. But I feel like now that everyone, because like the new generation, I feel like our generation destroyed most of the things, you know, because our generation was unpredictable. they didn't know how we were gonna be. Now it's out of control. You get me? Like even to the point where we were even trying to kill each other for what? Postcodes, drugs, friends, girls. Most of the crimes that people get stabbed by is for girls. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a thing where I forgot what I was gonna. My point was
You lost your train of thought.
um
It was like leading onto employment. You were
Yeah.
saying.
So I feel like if they help more young people get employment, they wouldn't have to look for like put me on so I can sell some drugs for you. You don't need to do that, bro. You get a 9 to 5. Well, even easier, bro. You get what 8 to 4, even £9-10 an hour, bro. You got nice hundreds coming in a month. Nice.
But
You know what I'm
also that
saying?
would be like, it's different because people that are already shot in or whatever, they're used to having money come quick. Like to
No,
wait
but
for money, they're
that's the
probably
thing,
still going to
though.
go back to those habits.
That's why people need to wake up their minds and actually believe. Do you actually think you can survive every day looking over your shoulder for not police, envious people, but even that actually, rival shooters. Like, there's so many things you got to step out your yard and think about why you're
That
selling
stems down
drugs.
to mental health.
You know what I'm
though,
saying?
yeah.
But some people be like, yeah, they got bridges running, they got connections. Like, they're gonna think they're untouchable. But like, at the end of the day, bro, how many drug dealers actually make it out, like, make it to be successful drug dealer, and they don't go to prison, they don't die, or you know what I'm saying, or they don't get shot, or they don't get arrested and they don't snitch on someone. Tell me, like a successful drug dealer. You see, Pablo Escobar.
That's what I was gonna say.
Bro, he's not even successful. Bro got grabbed.
Like,
Bro, years, CIA, FBI, all types of people are on them. But bro, and you know how they'll sell millions, even billions. Bro, got grabbed. It just goes to show that there's only like a couple paths to selling drugs. If you're lucky enough to get away with it, then fairs. But I feel like, yeah, the drug dealing should stop. All types of drug dealing should stop. Even like paying children to that help build playgrounds. Bro, like, you're getting money and you're helping the community at the same time. Like, you could do so many things. Like, people could teach so many things. Like, even what I did, yeah, like back in the old, like when I was 16, 17, even what my brethren has now, like CSCS card, bro, £40. Yeah, you can make £2 a month. £2 a month for just paying £40 and doing a little bit of training. And you can start as early as 17. I started when I was 17. I could have gone when I was 16, but it just goes to show that there's so many things you can do. Like, people are just thinking straight mind. You need to think outside the box sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, even TikTok, yeah. Oh my days, bro.
you know how
TikTok
much money you can make.
is
TikTok.
that it's the most, not want to say the best platform, but right now it's the most rising platform to make money and to be yourself. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, guys could probably be on there instead of selling drugs, just being themselves, being funny. You know what I'm saying? And they're getting bare views and they're getting money at the same time. But they're loving it. You know how much guys go on TikTok, yeah, and then go back to, and then they actually, no, you know how much guys go to sleep, yeah, and they be like, bro, man just made like a rack from my phone just talking to people, bro. They're living it, man. I feel like more people need to start waking up and doing some more proactive things. You know what I'm saying?
So it comes down to mental health, and you think that more young people should have better opportunities to work, basically.
Yeah, a lot more. There should be a lot more opportunities to this day, but the government's lazy.
Okay. I got one more question before we wrap up, and it is, what can the local authorities and government do that will help Croydon?
Curfew. 9 o'clock in your house. Live police on the road. Bro, you're telling me what? It could start a riot, but at the same time, police got enough force to make sure a curfew happens.
Are you going in your yard at 9 p.m., 7 p.m?
I just Croydon. I don't ever Croydon.
Oh,
Yeah,
the Croydon community are not listening.
No, I'm chatting. That will start
Yeah.
uprising. But
Do not listen to
I
the
feel
guy.
like they could do. Actually, they can't do nothing. They're doing the best they can, honestly. I feel like they're doing the best they can. There's not much you can do. You can't be there, here, and there every day.
Bro, man, heard about there's these vans, yeah. They'll search you, and if you got a weapon,
Oh yeah.
it will scan it, and then I think maybe because it's metallic or something, you can see through your clothes, and then the police will just grab you, bro.
That's just technology for you. You get me? I just feel like the police are uprising, which they need to be doing. You
Yeah, they're
understand?
evolving.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Matching with the times.
Yeah, like even the new thing in Croydon, facial recognition and that.
Where's this?
Crazy.
It's up east Croydon.
Crazy.
When you go east Croydon, it's empty. No one's out there.
Well, you can walk, bro. I see your face. Beat your wanted. You're done. I've seen it happen. Police hop out on someone and grab him. know what I'm saying, all because of a camera. Bro, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Croydon will get better in the future. Honestly, Croydon will get better in the future.
Definitely.
But it'll be more strict.
Okay, what do you think, Kyle and Joy? Do you want me to repeat the question?
No, I know what it is.
Repeat the question.
What can the local authorities and government do?
You know what? This is more based towards the young people, but I'd say like you see how you have like certain schemes for the young people to follow, like for example, like programs that the government sets up for the young people.
How much kids / teenagers follow that though? Out of percentage, do you believe? You don't have to know the exact one, but
I don't know,
what
but
percentage
I know it's not like
I
a
believe
high
it's
percentage.
below 40% that are people
I'll
still
probably say
attend
like
to the end.
I'll probably say like a quarter of young people.
It's just generational like generational things that what people see on the media, man. Like they just want to be like your ordinary bad man. They don't want to do no program feeling like a nerd. You know what I'm saying? People have made it seem like if you do this and this, you're a neek, you're a nerd, and people actually take it to the heart. Where like, damn, I don't want to be like that. But
It's all
who
about pride,
cares,
innit?
bro? Who cares, bro?
People are just prideful.
Bro, exactly. People are too prideful nowadays.
What do you think?
They're doing, I guess they're doing enough that they can in their power. I mean, like they got the facial recognition. I think they went to Church Street, and you know in the McDonald's they put like a detector thing. I haven't been there, but I've seen it.
What, metal detector?
Yeah. But I think there's a gap on the side, so that's kind of pointless. You can walk through, and then that'll just stop something. And then even at like my school, they just camp outside. It's just strange, and you can sometimes they're just in the playground, just standing there as well.
What, police officers?
Yes.
Oh, that is weird.
I feel like it's needed though.
It's needed in
I feel like
schools.
it's needed for you.
In some schools, it's needed.
With the police being outside, do you feel like you'll be safer?
No, police. Honestly, like in my experiences, police ain't done nothing. Even when I might have needed them, they didn't do nothing.
They can make situations worse
You know what I'm saying? Like
for certain people.
I
They
get
don't.
it's just that
they help you, but they don't.
Like if you think about it, there's other authorities, government, anyone, social workers. If you're in a situation, they'll just work with them rather than just normal people of society. That can ruin mental health.
And I feel like everyone's just got this persona about like policemen that they're just like
Like bad people, basic kind of.
yeah.
I feel
Actually,
like I hear it, but I do feel like
some of them are bad though.
yeah, like it's with everything. Some you get good people and bad people in every field of work. But yeah. Yeah, that is all for today. Thank you for listening and watching today's episode. And can you share your thoughts on our discussion today? And please like and share.
Bye guys.
subscribe.
Yeah, I subscribe. Well done, guys.
That's a wrap.